he's so shocked that he dies within 10 days. Do you know the story of Abigail? But yeah, so her husband, expected her to just like back him up with refusing David, but she knew better than to stay behind and support her husband because she was aware that, David's on his way to kill their entire family. And to her, saving lives was more important than staying in her lane. Direct quote from the book. So, she bends the cultural norms for the greater good. And so when finally Abigail meets David, she takes responsibility for her husband's rashness and lack of hospitality, even though she had nothing to do with it. It was her husband who declined him, right? But acts on behalf of her husband instead of just like making up for his failure. She could have just sent the gift and like crossed her fingers and hoped for the best, but she was there in person. And so, her actions showed that she recognizes David will be the next king of Israel. So, in spite of the fear and the violence and poor decisions made by others, she was pleading for peace, shows that she has discernment and foresight. So, David obviously applauds her, and so when she tells him what happened, he is so shocked that he dies within 10 days. So instead of paying violence for violence, she demonstrates listening and hospitality. So it just reminds me, Jesus says to not repay evil for evil, but to repay evil with good. And I think that's what Abigail did. Thanks for listening.